Spider-Man meets Iron Man in Invincible Iron Man issue 8. Flying to Tokyo to find Rhodey, Tony meets with Spider-Man, who has been looking for him as well, but has found no trace of War Machine. Getting Friday to run some scans, finding some trace of the car Rhodey picked up, Tony finds a warehouse where Rhodey was taken to. At the warehouse, Tomo says that Rhodey can buy his way out of his capture by giving up American secrets. Rhodey attacks the ninjas, managing to hold his own against them and Tomo's massive armor. Tomo eventually manages to stop him and the ninjas recapture him. Hours before, Tony suits up while telling Mary Jane to settle into her new job. Leaving, Tony leaves Mary Jane in the hands of Friday, who asks her why she is so upset. Mary Jane says that she declines Tony's job offer and leaves. Back in the warehouse, Rhodey continues his fight with the ninjas. Tony arrives, but Rhodey tells him to leave, but it's already too late. Tomo pulls Tony's suit off of him, as well as Spider-Man's web shooters. Tomo tells them to surrender, but Tony demands his armor back. Friday says that she has taken over all his armor and are using it to power her monstrous suit, firing on the three heroes. Not being able to do anything to stop Tomo, Friday offers a retreat as Tomo powers up the armor, causing a massive explosion, destroying the warehouse on the dock. Yeah, this was kind of an alright issue of Invincible Iron Man. You know, Tony and Peter meet, and I can't remember if he knows who Peter is. I'm not really too sure what they're. It's really weird, the relationship. But I know obviously Mary Jane knows who Peter is and stuff like that, but I don't think it's ever hinted that Spider-Man and Iron Man know each other's secret identities, or I think like Spider-Man knows who Tony Stark is, obviously, but pretty cool. I really liked it, and I like that Tomo doesn't know who Peter Parker is. She just thinks that Spider-Man is his bodyguard. So that was pretty cool. Also really interested to see how this is exactly the road to Civil War, since this is it was plastered all over the cover, the road to Civil War 2. I fail to see, like, unless like the events at the end of this book, like that massive explosion, like all this stuff sort of leads into Civil War, like Tomo lady having the power to take Tony's armors and stuff, like maybe that could lead to something. Maybe she uses them posing as Iron Man or something and causes something. Not really too sure, but we know like Civil War has something to do with an Inhuman who can see the future, so it'd be interesting to see like where this leads and everything. I'm intrigued, but this issue was kind of you know, stuff happened, and like Rhodey got a little bit of time to shine, which is pretty interesting. He very rarely these days gets time to, you know, hold his own and everything. You know, he's always kind of left on the benches, so it was nice to see him being able to hold his own outside the armor as well. So it just shows that he's that military guy. But yeah, other than that, it's kind of an okay issue. Not really road to Civil War or anything. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.